story time.
So, we were at the Yankees game, and I'm like a really big Yankees fan, and we got tickets in the middle of like in Cleveland where like the season pass people sit. So like they're diehard Cleveland fans that all sit there because they have season passes to watch every single game.
Yeah.
But we just bought the seats for a night off of one of our friends. So we got the seats, and the people all around us are already
third baseline, right?
Yeah, but like they're already pissed because like we're cheering for the Yankees and like they love the Indians.
Me too.
And yes, you. But most people from Ohio do. But at one point, this one
Literally
lady
the
turned
Indian
around.
Stadium.
My aunt was sitting with
Behind
Brayden and I. This lady turned around and said, "If I dump beer on your kids, I am sorry." And then proceeded to tell us she was a teacher. And then later, like, there was this old man that we loved, and he was sitting, like, the section next to us, like, across the steps. And we was, like, joking around with us the whole time because the Yankees lost by 1 point. And, like, he, like, one time, one of, like, our best, like, Judge, the best, like, Yankees batter at the time, like, struck out, like, when he swung. The old man stood up and looked at me and went... And then when, I can't remember who it was, but, like, then someone from the Yankees hit a home run. So I stood up and went... And so, like, it was very obvious to everyone in the sections around that, like, this guy and I were joking around. And, like, people would watch us and, like, laugh anytime we would do anything because it was really funny. And then he, like, created a score sheet, which now I wish I would have brought it. And it was, like, it was 4-3 when it first started.
Wait,
No,
it was 4-6.
It was 6-3 when it first started. And then when we scored a point, I went over and, like, I crossed out the 3 and put a 4. And, like, I did that until it was 5-6, which is what the ending score was. But towards the end of the game, it was obviously getting more heated because, like, if the Yankees get one more point, we're going, like, over. And, like, it was getting crazy. And obviously, like, towards the end of the game, the Indians did something really good. And, like, it was very obvious they were going to win. And all of a sudden, this guy, that he was probably, like, out of college, but, like, young still, like, 20s. He was really hot, but, like, he came down.
But scary.
No, it was fucking, he came down and he started screaming in my face. But, like, I thought he was, I mean, like, he was joking.
But it was so scary.
But it was, like, he went on for too long that it was not funny anymore. And that, like, even, like, because the seats behind us was, like, a family of Indian fans. And they were, like, joking around with us, too. But also, like, they didn't really care about baseball that much.
Right.
I think the dad did, but, like, no one else did. And, like, the mom, when he walked away, was like, "I'm so mad that he did that. That is so terrible." And then Brayden and I were like, where did he even come from?
Yeah, because, like, we were just watching the game, and then, like, somebody was yelling at us. Like, it was,
like, it wasn't like he was from around where we were sitting. And then, so everyone, like, then the people behind us and that old man and the people in front of us are, like, looking around being like, where is he even from? And then we find him. He's, like, 5 rows up from us, and he's looking straight at me, and he's like, "I'm so sorry." And I'm like, "You scared me, but it's okay, like, I'm fine." And then, so, like, everyone around us would, like, chill out, because everyone was, like, tensed up, because it was, like, it would have been funny if you would have done it for, like, 2 seconds, but it was, like, 5 minutes that you, like, was yelling.
Like, okay, it was, like, a minute, but, like...
Oh, still. It was a long time.
Like, a minute is a long time to yell at somebody, like for
straight.
a joke.
And then after the game, I went over and I, like, hugged. Oh, and then when he was telling me sorry, the mom that was sitting behind us was like, she was like, "Betty's never gonna do something like that again." She was so mad. After the game, I went over and I gave the old man a hug that, like, I was messing around with the whole game. And then I went up to, like, shake the guy's hand and be like, "Good job."
Did he, like, say anything?
Well, like, when I shook his hand, here, Callie, so give me your hand to shake. So I was like, "Hey, like, good job, like, you guys won, whatever." And then he just stood there and, like, held my hand and, like, went on. He was like, "I am so sorry, like, I got carried away." He's like, but, like, holding my hand the whole time, it was so awkward.
So sorry.
He was like, "I'm so sorry." He was like, "I saw you messing with the older guy," and he was like, "I saw you stand up and do the home run thing, and so I just couldn't help it." And he was like, I thought that we were all on the same page. He was like, but I realized I took it a little too far, whatever. And then he tried to have like a conversation with me, like,
About
where are
baseball?
you? No,
Oh.
like, where are you from? And like, how old are you? But like, he was there like with a girlfriend. It wasn't like weird, like hitting on me,
Yeah.
but he was there like I think with his girlfriend, and she looked pissed at him. Like she was
Well,
so
she was probably
embarrassed.
Yeah.
So embarrassed by him. But he was really nice. Like, he was a nice guy, but I think he just got like carried away and thought he would be funny. But he was also drinking too. So like, everything's funny when you're drunk.
Everything.
Yeah.
This is a nice sign. I approve of this one.
I like this one. The more I
I
play
like
with
this
this,
one.
the more I play with it, the less sticky it is.
Play with this one.
That's my TED Talk. But like, it was a really good game, but it was just like
Good game.
weird. Yeah.
Good game. Good game. Good game. I play sports.
And there was also like no other Yankees fans around us. Well, I can't say that. There was like 2 girls in the section
There was
next
an
to
old
us.
lady behind us.
And then one old lady. Well, there was an old couple behind us, but they didn't cheer or say anything the whole game.
Well, that's because they're an old couple.
I
just,
know.
like,
And
minding
then
their
there
own
was like a
business.
guy in the same row as the guy that screamed at me, like really high up.
One time I went to a Browns game, and we like sat like
The
with-
Browns.
yeah, they were playing the Panthers, and I cheered for the Panthers the whole time because
I
I
would've
cheered for the
too.
Browns.